Here is my recap of the first 3 episodes of Peacemaker, which is playing exclusively on HBO Max. I was not excited to watch this show, and I don't understand why they're making shows out of Peacemaker when they're not doing some of the other things they could be doing that would make the fans happy. In fact, the last Suicide Squad movie is my second worst or least favorite DC film that has been made. My least favorite is Birds of Prey. I really did not like that movie at all. And Suicide Squad came in second on that list. But let's talk about Peacemaker. Warner Brothers has finally done something on par with Deadpool. I was not excited to watch the movie. I will tell you I was entertained for the 3 episodes that did drop today. I watched all 3 of them. And definitely more entertaining than the shows on Disney Plus for Marvel. I will tell you that. I cannot finish any of the shows that Marvel has done on Disney Plus, but I was able to get through the first 3 episodes of Peacemaker with no problem at all. I like the cast. Great cast of characters. I do like that they brought some people in from Suicide Squad. And we also have John Cena back, playing Peacemaker. And we have Robert Patrick playing his father, which was pretty cool to see. I like Robert Patrick. Don't necessarily like his character in the show. He's very much a racist. But this show was entertaining. I will tell you that. It will keep you entertained. But it is not for the faint of heart. This is more crass than anything Deadpool did. There's gratuitous everything in this. Language, nudity, everything. And I'm going to keep my reviews PG so that, I don't have to worry about them coming in and giving me a strike on my channel for not rating it properly. So I'm going to stay away from language and those sorts of details, but I will tell you this show is wrought with all kinds of stuff that is inappropriate. But the story is entertaining. It does look like they're building up to something. It is definitely more cohesive than anything they've done with either Titans or Doom Patrol or any of the shows that they've done thus far. This one is the most cohesive, and I'm kind of eager to see where they're going to go with it. Again, I'm still not understanding why they decided to make a show out of this character, but you do see a lot of character growth with Peacemaker himself, and they do bring in some other characters. There's a guy coming in, in the 3rd episode, who's another vigilante he came in the 2nd episode, but he's a vigilante who also wears a costume, and you don't really see his face. And, it had very much a Deadpool feel to it. And it's interesting. James Gunn wrote and directed at least the first 3 episodes. I don't know if he's going to do the whole season, but it was interesting to see what he did. He's got music throughout. It's entertaining. It's well directed. It's got some surprises in there. But at the end of the day, let me give you a rating on what I would do for this show. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars on the first 3 episodes. We'll see if it gets better. I don't like all the gratuitous stuff. I think they could have made the show just as good if they didn't add in all the disgusting things that they've added in. So, and the language is kind of over the top. Not as bad as something like Doom Patrol, but it's still up there. But I'm interested to see where the story is going to lead. At the end of the 3rd episode, they do reveal something big, which could lead to multiple seasons, or who knows how this is going to end at the end of the day. But we'll see where this goes. I may not necessarily review every single episode, but if something really cool happens, I may come back and talk about, where I stand for the season at that point. But for the first 3 episodes, I say if you're a fan of that kind of stuff, it's worth a watch. Check it out. It is on HBO Max, and I do expect, from what I've seen, that this will be a hit for them. But I still want my basic superheroes. I want, the meat of what DC has to offer, not these potatoes and vegetables off to the side. All right, we'll see you guys on the next recap.